Alright, let's get this party started, shall we? Hey guys! No, that's so low energy. Oh my gosh, okay. I didn't like how this was making me mad in the last video. All this stuff back here, you just hear a bunch of stuff. I'm like, yes, it's realistic, very realistic, but dang. Okay, we can manage with that. No, we cannot. We can manage with that. Hey y'all, it's your girl Zakai Monet, aka Zakai's Internet, and welcome to or welcome back to. This feels like Disney Channel. Why is just be yourself, dang. I have a headache, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I have a headache, but I really wanted to film this video today, and I was very excited to film this video. So that's why I seem kind of mellow, but I am also just like not trying to portray somebody I'm not. But I want to be. Now is not the time for this. You don't never do this. And if you do, I don't be here. So don't start that now. Okay, we're just gonna get into it. Hey y'all, I'm Zakaya. This is my channel, Zakai's Internet. If you're new here, welcome. Warmly welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Like, I'm happy you chose to click my video again and wanna, you know, keep talking, keep chatting, spend some time together. Today we're gonna be doing an unfiltered kind of wind down with me like I did a couple videos ago. With my channel, I'm kind of trying to do a rebrand, so y'all didn't ask for this, but I'm gonna tell y'all. My channel is kind of going through a rebranding stage right now where instead of just doing strictly vlogs where I do everything in my vlogs, I'm literally breaking it down into separate videos, separate genres, because I understand that people's attention spans are quite low for people that they don't know. And so whereas you click on a vlog of a person you've been watching for years and you're like, oh, I just love watching her, someone you don't know, especially with the vlog, you might be like, oh my gosh, they're kind of boring, I'm gonna click out. And so I wanted to start separating my videos because one, it's also easier to edit and push out faster. Two, it allows people to kind of get like iffy, like it's like a nacho dip. Like, yeah, I guess it's like chips and queso. Like, you like chips and queso, but you don't know if you like everybody nachos, because that's me. I love good chips and queso, but I don't go everywhere and get nachos because I don't know if I'm gonna like your nachos or not, depending on how you do it. Like, do you do it like a rotel, or do you do it like a tortilla, sprinkle some cheese and melt it? Like, you know, you never know. Today, yeah, we're gonna be doing an unwind. I have a massive headache. I'm not gonna lie. I did pop the ibuprofen 800 because the over-the-counter ibuprofens do not work for me, especially with like when I'm on my period, which I currently am, even though it seems to have stopped, which is weird. I know this might be a little TMI, but this is a girl's talk. Like, we're girls. I be on my menstrual sometimes twice a month. And yeah, so it kind of paused. About 2 months ago, I learned how to put in a tampon. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 24. I'll be 25 in November. I'm a Sag. And I don't really go by zodiacs though. Like, people like, oh, I heard Sagittarius is, they like to chew with their mouth open. Like, a lot of that stuff really does pertain to everybody. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't really do the whole compatible, not compatible, characteristic traits, because they're often just human traits. Like, people, oh yeah, Sagittarius be waking up at the crack ass of dawn thirsty for some water. Anybody can be thirsty in the middle of the night. Like, I'm so confused. But what was I saying? Yeah, my menstrual, that's what I was talking about. So yeah, I took my ibuprofen for my headache. That's what I was talking about. And yeah, I can ramble. I don't know what I want to do. I washed my hands already because, you know, first things first, before you touch this, you need to clean these. And I was cleaning my bathroom and I found like I have a blade to shave my face. Because fun fact, hold on, let me find it. Well, I do get hair on my face. I have a piece of hair, right? Like, I get hair on my face and my chin. So I like to dermaplane here and there. So I'm gonna dermaplane today. I'm gonna do a Greek yogurt mask. I just do, if I don't have any mask, which I don't at the moment, and if I have plain Greek yogurt, I do plain Greek yogurt, honey, a little, and half, literally, just a little shot, literally not even a full cap of apple cider vinegar because it's good for your skin. And I just let this sit on my face. So first I'm gonna dermaplane. If you don't know what dermaplaning is, it literally is when you basically put a bunch of oil on your face so it's thick and you just shave all the dirt, the first layer of your skin off. And yeah, we're just gonna chit chat. So yeah, sit back, relax, get your popcorn, get your tea. If you're about to go to sleep, if you're at work, you know, whatever you're doing, just chill, relax. clear your mind. Let me just talk while you listen, you know? I guess I'll just start by how my day went, just to kind of like do an icebreaker. My day was not the worst. People have experienced bad days. I'm pretty sure someone lost someone they love today. Someone probably lost their job. Someone probably cars broke down. So it wasn't a horrible day. I don't like to be that person to invalidate my feelings, but that's something I do have to always put into perspective before I start complaining, because I can complain, and I'm trying to get out of the habit, because with me, I know I'm gonna be okay. I just always say I have to complain first. Like, that's always been a thing for me. Like, I have to complain first. It's just been quite difficult with my job the past 2 days, just because I do work from home 100%. That is a good thing, but it can be quite difficult to adjust to that. Hold on, I'm gonna look through this. Y'all should still be able to see me. It's quite hard to adjust working from home, just because there's so many things that are different. So there's like a lot of computer updates, a lot of things you have to be mindful for, emails you have to look out for. I work multiple workloads, so it can be very difficult to adjust to. And one of the emails I missed out on was a security feature. One of the protocols they have for us was expiring, which I didn't know it could expire, because it's literally like a token, I guess, in a way. So it was expiring, and I didn't see that email until my manager sent me the email literally a day before my token expired. And she's like, hey, make sure y'all did fill this out. And I'm like, oop, I did not fill that out. And tomorrow my token expires. Hopefully, I'm thinking the token, if it expires 9/30, it's not gonna work starting October 1st, 10/1. Not, it literally is going to stop working 9:30. Like, I maybe, I don't know how expiration dates work, but I could have sworn like I still could use it that day, and then the day after will be when it kind of starts that process. So I wake up yesterday, get ready to log on. To my surprise, I can't log on to the computer. So I'm like, oop. I get on the phone with the people. I'm just like, hey, I did put in a request in yesterday for a new thing, but can you just get me in for now until I get that new token? And they're like, no. You literally, if you don't have a new token, you cannot get into your computer. I'm like, are you serious right now? She's like, yeah, I'm so dead serious. And so I was like, okay. And so I texted my manager, because luckily I have her phone number, and I told her the situation. And she's like, oh no. Basically like, okay, well, you're out for the day. You don't have PTO time because you use it all. I don't know, like, I'll just let everybody else know. And I was kind of bummed out because, one, my job is laying people off. So I've already been kind of like paranoid about me being next. I don't know if y'all can see it because it's pink. There's so much hair on here. This is a new blade, but I just felt really bad. And me, I don't like doing a bad job at my job already, and the fact that stakes are low-key high, because we've had 2 rounds of layoffs within the past like increments of like 3 or 4 months. So I've just been in my head about that, but I have to remind myself, like, I am God's child. He will not steer me in the wrong direction. If it's meant for me to stay this job, I will stay this job. I will stay with the company. If it's not, he will guide my footsteps to where I'm supposed to be at. Point blank, period. But with me, it's just so like I say it, but I also like, I believe it, but I just have to keep saying it, like keep reminding myself. So the past 2 days, I was just really stressed out because I thought I was the only person that was going through this, and I was just like, oh my gosh, my manager, like, I mess up so much of stuff that literally could be avoided. I don't want her to think I don't pay attention to detail, because I do. I was just caught up with what I was doing, because the stuff that I do is very critical, and I like to make sure I do that correctly. That sometimes I see an email and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna respond to that later, and I don't do it. So that's why my days was just a little rocky. It's just because, if you know me, I get into my head like heavy. Like, it's not hard for me to be the little anxiety character off of Inside Out 2. It really isn't. Now that whole icebreaker is out of the way, we're just gonna talk and chat, and I just want to share some things, like some of my goals, some things I've been working on, where I'm at in my life right now, because life is different for everybody. And I don't know, sometimes people will really cover up, mask up how life is for them at the moment, and I'm not one of those people. I'm very transparent. Actually, while Uber Eats driving today, I was watching some of my old videos, and I really admire myself, because I really, no matter what, was honest with my situation, with my feelings, with what was happening, what was going on, what I wanted to improve on. And yeah, I'm gonna stay true to who I am and who I've always been. Recently, I've been working on my faith and really just growing on that. I feel like I am very lukewarm when it comes to my spirituality, my religion, my spirituality, like who I am, my relationship with Jesus. I feel like I'm very lukewarm. There's some certain stuff I just have not been convicted of. I will say as of lately, I've been convicted of really cussing. Like I don't want to cuss in my videos anymore. I don't want to cuss at all. Well, yeah, I don't want to be just like a blatant cusser, like a sailor, like a bleep, 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 because it really is like unladylike. And then my grandma watched my videos. She was like, girl, you need to stop all that cussing. And I was like, ooh, my grandma be watching me, hold on. And I do want to come off as like, just for, not for everybody, because I don't want to be one of those adults who like, oh, kids watch this or kids are on here. It's like, I'm not a kid, so I don't want to cater to kids. I'm not Miss Rachel, I'm not Blippi, like I'm none of those people. I'm Zakaya Monet, and who I am and what I say, like I want it to be clean, and I do want it to be for people of everyone to watch, but I don't want to have to uphold a certain standard because your kids are watching. Like I'm not your child's parent. I'm not none of that. I'm a person. But at the same time, I do feel like I do cuss a lot, and it is hard not to cuss in this world, especially when you have patients like mine and you live in Atlanta and you drive in Atlanta. It's really hard to just go through the day and not call somebody out their name. It really is. But I do want to work on that, and I want to start with it by being in my videos. So like I want to start blurring out cuss words until I like don't say it anymore. I don't know, I just think it's also way easier to live like that, like without cussing. It's just like, girl, why do you want to do that? When I think about the woman I want to be and my goals, just like I don't want to be like a adamant cusser. Just like, can y'all get y'all, can I sit down? What the fuck are y'all doing? Stop that. Like, girl, chill. Like, dang. It's okay. I don't want to be a soft person, and I don't want, like, I feel like people cuss when they want to feel, I don't know. I'm not even going to say that, because I wasn't cussing to be like, oh, I'm hard, or oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm going to come off as this. No, it was just fun. Like, it's just fun, and it just adds a little razzle dazzle to what you're saying. Like, if somebody tells you to shut up, it's like, okay. Sometimes if you cuss still talking, like, shut up, shut up, shut up. But she be like, shut the fuck up. They'd be like, oh, hold on, cat got my tongue. Yeah, I do want to work on stop not cussing. I want to work on going to church more Sundays, which I have. I actually found a church that I absolutely adore so far. I've only been twice. My boyfriend and I have only been twice, but so far I really like the pastor. He's a black pastor, which that was a big thing. It's not a mega church, which that was a big thing. It is diverse, which that was also another thing, and it's close to me, which was also another thing. So I'm like, I didn't have many requirements when it came to a church. I just didn't want a pastor that was so like egotistical, like this is my church, this is my church, y'all, blah, blah, blah. No, not like a Creflo Dollar. Like I don't want nobody like that. The pastor that's there, he's actually very like humble. He's full of humility. That's not his church. That is God's church, and God speaks through him, and you can tell like he lives by that. Let me put on a timer. I'm gonna be talking while this is on my face, so get ready to rumble. Get ready for a yap fest, okay? We're just gonna do 10 minutes, nothing too much. I do want to be in bed and I want to watch TV. So yeah, I really enjoy the pastor, so that was another thing. I really want to get back into just being in church more often on Sundays, making time for God and that relationship, because he has blessed me heavily, and he has allowed me to become such a beautiful person inside and out. And I feel like a lot of the times I get stuck in a mentality that's just like, oh God, you don't like me, oh God, you forsaken me, oh God, you forgot me, oh God, you don't do this, you don't do that, you said you would do this. And it's just like I'm living in so many answered prayers. And I know I said this in the last video, but it's just like where I was in the last video, I don't know if it was, no, that was a vlog. I had said in the vlog where I feel like I'm upset with God because I feel like he's not in my life how I feel like he should be in my life, or doing the things in my life that I feel like he should be doing in my life. And it's like when I look around, yes, my bills are paid, I have a car, I have a job, I'm happy, like I really am happy. And I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's true. It really is true. And I have to really take those into account, especially when I look at today's times and I see the news, and I drive on the street, I'm seeing so many homeless people. Go to job fairs, I see how many people are jobless. Like I see a lot of this stuff in 4K, and I'm so loved and I'm so supported that when I take a step to be like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, girl, do you hear yourself right now? Like, you're complaining, you need to stop that. Like, I would love to do content, yes, 24/7. This is my dream job. I'm not gonna lie, like, I just love to talk, I love to yap, I love to try new things, record and edit, and I want to play with editing, and I feel like I don't put enough time into doing those things. But I just say all this to say, like, no matter where I am, I don't ever want to think that just because I'm not living my dream life, like what is in my head, that my life, I'm failing in life, you know? It's so easy to think you're failing in life when you see a whole bunch of people sharing the highlight reel on Instagram, when you see so many people only posting the good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I go on, I don't even post just the good things. I don't even post on Instagram. Like, I feel like the only way I would post on Instagram consistently is if this became like a thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this was a thing and people were like, oh, Instagram, like, okay, it would, but I don't really care to show people what I'm eating. I don't really care to show people like what I'm doing. Like, I don't really care. Now I have a dumb page, and I forget to even post on there sometimes, but I enjoy posting on there because that's more just like my speed, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, I've been working on being more intentional with my thoughts, with what I intake, my time with God, and just like what I do, because I don't ever want him to feel like I'm an ungrateful child. I don't want him to ever feel like every time he gives me something, I'm just gonna be okay, now I want more, okay, more. Like, I'm not a gross sister. I don't want to just take and not give. I just want him to feel as loved as he makes me feel. And he really does make me feel like when I get out of my comparison bubble or whatever, when I get out of my if only bubble and I really take a look around me, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm overly blessed, you know? So yeah, I've been working on that. What else have I been working on or thinking about? I am trying to build my circle and friend group. So let's talk about friends, making friends in your 20s. Ooh. That's a thing. That's a tough thing. I feel like right now what I'm struggling with is deciding or knowing how to, when it's time for a friendship to end. I have a hard time deciphering that because I'm a person that be like, oh my gosh, we've been friends for so long, like, but we've known each other for so long. And it's just like sometimes we're in different stages of life and sometimes it doesn't feel like we're connecting. And then me wanting to be on the journey that I'm currently on with God and getting closer to him, there's things that I just don't want to do that I never even really done. I'm not gonna sit here and say I never really drank, I never really smoked. Like, yes, I've tried it in the past, but I've never like done it consistently to where that's my life. I'll go out every here and there and drink with my friends, and yeah, maybe like I'll say 3-4 times out the whole 365 days, sometimes 366 days of the year, I might get drunk. But I'm not consistent in those things. And I have always, like, when I look at my track record, when I look at my archives, when I look at my Snapchat memories, when I look at my old photos, I have always been a quirky girl. I have always been someone who likes to go out to eat. I've always been someone who likes to dress up. Yeah, go out to eat, have fun days, who loves hiking, who loves going on trails. That outside stuff, outside of it being a trend now. Not to be, oh, y'all are just now getting on the bandwagon like I've been doing. No, I'm not saying all that. But like, it literally is something that I have always been into, and it was always hard finding people that were also into that stuff. And now that it's a trend, I would say, where was I going with that? I guess it's nice, it's refreshing to see like, okay, more people are open. Like, at first you ask somebody going on a hike, they be like, girl, you trying to kill me? Like, what the going on a hike? Them is people activities. And it's just like, bro, no, it's fun. Like, you get to walk and talk and exercise and see new views and be in a different part of, like, it's just fun. But still, like, I feel like everybody has a lot of stuff going on at the moment. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on for everyone. And I'm not gonna lie, even with me, and I think about my time and my schedule, it's like, girl, your day literally is work, Uber Eats, gym. When are you gonna hang out with people? Like, be so for real. So I don't know, I just ask God to guide me and help me and bring in the right people and take out the wrong people, the right/wrong people. Like, it's the right person to take out because they're wrong for my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, just switch it out how it should be. I do try to just like, I don't ever know, like, should I seek friendships or should I let it come to me? Like, I don't know. I feel like it will all happen how it should happen. But I also am just like it's the same mindset I had with my career. Like, yes, I'm applying to jobs, but sometimes I don't want God to think that I'm just sitting here like, okay, apply to this job, apply to that job. All right, now somebody's gonna come to me. Or sitting on my couch watching TV thinking somebody's gonna, I heard you make YouTube videos. You wanna sponsor us? Like, no one's gonna ever do that. So I don't ever want to think like the same thing with the friend thing. If it's meant for the friendships to happen, they will happen. If they don't, they don't. But I don't want God to think that I'm just sitting here thinking friends don't just flock to me. Like, no, I want to be active too. There's core qualities. I feel like I don't speak up as much either. Like in public, I feel like there's opportunities for me to potentially have friends, and I'm just like, hi, how are ya? Yeah, I'm Zakaya. What's your name? Like, just going weird. Please stop. My headache did go away a little bit, if you're wondering, but it's not like completely gone. It's still just like, I'm gonna brush my teeth real quick. Hold on. All right, teeth is brushed. I'm about to wash this thing off of my face. It's always the circumference of the mask that never wants to come off. Oh. Hey, look at that. Let me fix y'all's position. Yeah, this is my skin after, y'all. I do have a little bit of blemishes. Like I said, I am on my period, so usually on my period I get a pimple or two. My back is killing me, so that kind of hurt. Only because, I don't know, my mom says it's because I've been jogging, and since that's something that's new for my body, it could affect my back. If you didn't know, I had spinal fusion surgery when I was a sophomore in high school. It's one of my insecurities. I actually hate that I did that because it just makes me feel limited and confined, and if you know me, I don't like feeling confined or limited. So I actually hate that I got that surgery instead of just trying to fix it naturally, but I did have some severe scoliosis. So I'm feeling like it's like that, but I've also never felt this feeling before. So the only thing that's changed is me running. So it makes sense that, okay, running is what has my back feeling like this. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I think I low-key have become a jogging girl. Like, for the past, how long? It hasn't been more than 2 weeks. Definitely not more than 2 weeks, but I've been jogging and I've been getting better at jogging. Like, I guess because at first I thought running was strictly just like looking like Oscar Proud in the Proud Family, just like running for dear life. But no, you can actually jog at a pace. Like, I would always wonder when I go on trails, I would see people jog and have full conversations. So I'm like, oh yeah, they better than me, because you would never catch me doing nothing like that. But I can actually see, like, when you're at a reasonable pace, it's easy. Like, I jogged for 20 minutes yesterday, 20 minutes straight. Yeah, towards the 20-minute mark, that's when I actually did 22 minutes. So let me not discredit myself now. But once I hit that 22, I was like, all right, yeah, and it's so crazy because I would see people in the gym jogging for long periods of times, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. And I'm actually doing that. Like, I literally, that's one of my new favorite things. Like, I love to like do a light jog, and I've been doing them back-to-back days too. Like, my knees don't be hurting, my calves don't be hurting. I used to get shin splints like crazy because I was not running the right way or jogging the right way. And now I am. And I feel like maybe it's me being delusional, but I feel like my face is even like kind of slimming out. My health trends are increasing. My steps, I average about 10,000 steps. Before it was about like 8, meaning I'll get 10 on a good day. Like 10 is bare minimum for me now. My VO2 max, which is like, I forgot what it stands for. It's some oxygen stuff, like what you can do basically when you jog or something. Like, it's supposed to be 30. At my age, it's supposed to be at a level 30. Mine was at 27. It's at 29.2 as of October 1st. Yes, 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 I love it. My burn calorie has increased to like 800 a day, and that's, like I said, that's on a good day. I usually try to get 1200 on like a great day. So I'm really happy about that. Now it's just like incorporating the foods, you know, that's always the hardest part, but I feel like I've been doing pretty good, at least Monday through Friday. It's Saturday, low-key Sunday, and that kind of messes me up. And my period, when I'm on my period, y'all, first day of my period, I went and got me a Cinnabon from the ball. Got me a Cinnabon and a Sprite Zero, and I effed it up. It was so good. So yeah, those are always going to be my downfalls, but you know, life happens, and I don't want to be someone overly obsessed with not enjoying lives because calorie exists. calories exist. I don't want to not enjoy my life because of calories. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I had to say. Oh, one more thing. Have y'all seen Ruth and Boaz on Netflix? It's actually really good. That's a really good, cute movie, biblical movie, for my girls that want a cute like movie to watch on Netflix, that are in their Bibles or just want to watch like a cute, I love romance movies, so I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. It was really cute. It wasn't too much, and yeah, if you watched it, comment that down below. Let me know what you thought. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I want to lay in bed and I want to go to sleep. I want to find something to watch. I don't know what to watch now. I was watching this show called Wayward. It was very weird. I finished it because I'm one of them people, like, I don't care how weird a show is. Once I'm too deep in, I gotta see how it ends, and I did, and I want my time back. But yeah, y'all, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm still kind of like trying to find my rhythm with these kind of videos. Like, I love to yap, I love to talk, but I just want it to flow, and I feel like me getting into the video is hard, but now like ending the video is hard too, because I'm like, I want to keep talking, but also don't want to keep talking. I want to lay down actually. So peace, love, blessings, prosperity, abundance, all of the above. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I need to see growth. I crave growth, and if I don't see it, I will be rebranding myself again at 2 o'clock in the morning on Pinterest. So please just let me get some sleep. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. And yeah, toodles. Bye.